1, 2. Here we go. It's my time to rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. It's my time. It's my time. I can see it. I can feel it. Time has come now to reveal it.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jenny Christian, and we are back for another edition of Cracked Christian. And today we are talking about waiting for your time. And so if you have, again, watched any episodes of my Field Hill Restored, mainly episode 1, because that's when you hear my testimony, and then watch the first edition of Cracked Christian, Manifesting in Your Mess, you'll know a bit more about my story. And so rebuilding from rock bottom is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to really endure. And entrepreneurship is very hard. You know, careers in media and entertainment, all these things are kind of hard. And I know that pursuing your passion is not just going to be a journey of peaches and cream, but, you know, you do expect that excitement to just catapult you to success. And it doesn't happen that way all the time. It can be a bit of an emotional roller coaster, especially in the beginning when you're trying to like garner the support for whatever it is that you do. And so a friend of mine, Kishana, hey girl, you know, we were talking. She is an actress, a model, writer, and of course, you know, I'm in media, broadcasting, journalism, and we were just talking about how sometimes it's just hard, you know, to get that support, and that unless you're on, like when you're on top, there's an automatic level of like respect and you know, I don't want to say superiority because that's not what I mean, but you know, there's an automatic level of just appreciation for what it is that you do, respect for what you do, when it comes to not only your friends, your relatives, and your peers, but also industry professionals, and just how hard sometimes it is in the beginning to get interviews or to get gigs or to get beyond the audition and, you know, getting someone to retweet or repost or promo or shout you out. It's so hard, and sometimes it can almost be hurtful because you know that you're kind of being disregarded or, you know, slightly treated because you're not on. And it was starting to get me to a point where, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was getting real upset. I'm not gonna lie, you know, with people telling me, yeah, let's do it, we're gonna do this interview, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna check it out, I'm gonna do this, and they never would. And it was internally, I'm telling you, I was getting in so much strife. Like, I'm internally beefing, like, ooh, wait till I get on when I come up, you know. And I mean going off. And so we were having this conversation, and next thing you know, it's like God had to pull me back, you know, like, no. First of all, that's what you're not gonna do, like, you know, and had to remind me why I started. Why did you start doing what you're doing? Did you start because you wanted attention and respect, or did you start because you wanted people to hope in me? You wanted to be a light that represents me. And that's what you have to focus on. Refocus. Get your heart back right. Because when you seek first the kingdom of heaven, all things are added. Once you start focusing on other things and being distracted by other things, it all goes to pieces. And, you know, it was almost like, you're right, God. Who am I to insult you? You know, who am I to insult the fact that you can elevate me? You elevated that person. You're responsible for that person, and you created that person. So who am I to think my validation lies in an interview with them because they're an influencer, or, you know, a promo from them because they have a huge following? You know, how dare I? But to be so, it feels so entitled to the help too was one thing. You know, no one has to help you do anything at all, and you just need to stay on purpose and in the plan of God. So you have to bring it back. So he had to bring me back, because I'm telling you, your girl was hot. When I hear you, I'm ready to unfollow, like unblock, you know, because people weren't keeping their word. And especially after just going through so much with, like, the, as I said, the rock bottom, the manifesting in your mess, and then now feeling like people are disregarding me because my mind is telling me, you know, they're not getting back to you because you're not important. They're not getting back to you because, you know, you're not on their level. And you know what? I want to be on the level that God wants me to be. I had to refocus on what the plan was and to wait on my time, because at the right time, he will elevate me. And so that's all I got for you today, guys. Just to wait on your time, wait on God, get back in the plan. Because if he gave you the vision, he'll give you the provision. If he gave you the plan, he's going to give you the people. You don't have to chase anybody for a post or retweet or dream or whatever, because he is going to supply every need that you need to get his assignment done. All right? Thanks, y'all. I will see you on the next edition of Cracked Christian.